Okay, hi everybody. So today it seems that I'm by myself. I I don't know. I was trying to bring in Ken. Ken's supposed to be logging in. So let me see. I thought I did it right, but maybe I didn't. Guest request. Well, okay. We'll see if he comes in or not. And actually, I think I have a solution to this. So instead of me being all by myself here, I'm going to bring in another special guest. Maybe you saw this person just a day ago or so. Hold on. You want to be my special guest while I find Ken? You want to be my special guest real quick? Okay. Okay. All right. We're back. We're back. So we'll see if I can get another guest on. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can tag Ken. Well, I don't know what's happening. Hey, how's it going, Alexandra? I hope your journey is going well, that you're healing good. So great to see you. Sending you lots of love. So typically I have my husband here that you know personally. And he's not here. He is actually going to be participating in a triathlon tomorrow. I guess it's called an Olympic triathlon version. So it's not like the Ironman kind of one, but it's above the sprint triathlon that he's been doing. So that's tomorrow. So he's up north, and I was trying to patch him in, and I thought I did it right. He's not there. So he said as our plan B that he would come online and then maybe make a comment, and then I could patch him in. I don't know what's going on. So what I'm doing to make this more entertaining is I'm bringing another special guest that just happens to be here. And this person was with me earlier this week as we did our Permaculture Pinup episode 1. So here she comes, my special guest until, well, you know, she can stay when Ken arrives, or hopefully he arrives. We don't know. It is Kaytibunny! Yay! Everybody loves Kaytibunny. Yay! We've actually had really good traction on our first episode of Permaculture Pinup. Yeah. There. Yay! So yeah, we're looking out for Ken to see if we can bring him on. I just tagged him. Apparently it did not work. So anyways, really great to see my friend Alexandra. She's on currently. I have this dirty sign.
Oh, and it's Ken.
Yay, there
Hi,
he
Ken.
is. Okay, we got him.
Yay.
Let's see here. Approve.
Approve. I
Wait,
haven't done
invite.
this before.
No, add.
Oh, cancel and then add.
Send invite. Okay.
I think so.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button again. No. There he is! Yay!
Hi, Ken.
I'm
girls.
Kaytibunny here because
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Hi, Kaytibunny.
Ken doesn't
Ken.
join. I have another special guest that we can bring on real quick. Yay, you made it, honey. So I was just telling anyone that watches this afterwards, and also Alexandra who's on, that you're up north and you're going to be doing your triathlon. I'm so proud of you. And that it's an Olympic triathlon. Is that what it's called? It's considered an Olympic?
No, this is
No.
Listen, I'm in way over my head here. This is like some kind of like Iron Man kind of triathlon.
Well, break it down for us. What is it?
I think the bike portion is going to be like 3+ hours. So it's like the bike and the run are trails. It's like super narrow trails on cliffs. There's no straight parts. Honey, it's great. Anyway, let's get back to permaculture.
Oh, okay. Well, we're glad to have you patched in, honey. I'm glad you're there. You know, as soon as I went live, I'm like, well, now I can't text you.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm now utilizing everything on my phone. I have no other way. I guess I could have told Kaytibunny to text you, but I'm like, well, yeah. You're on.
How many miles do you run, bike, and swim?
This is a 1,200-meter swim, 25K trail bike, and 8.5K trail run. So the run encompasses some of the crazy trails of the bike. Anyway, it's gonna be awesome.
You ready?
Yeah, well, as ready as I could be. So, so a huge mistake. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Honey, sorry I missed the beginning. Did you tell everyone the date?
No.
Okay, it's Friday. It's February 17th, 2023, and this is Farm Talk Friday.
That's right. And what is Farm Talk Friday?
Well, it's kind of like the really super old TV series Green Acres, where a husband and wife moved from the big city to a little farm. Yeah. And we moved to a jungle farm. And we kind of give you updates every Friday, and here it is.
Yay!
Farm Talk Friday.
And we applied Permaculture Principles, which you're going to be covering number 10 this week.
Yes. And woo! I have a tongue twister for you.
Okay.
It is Permaculture Pinup Pippa.
Permaculture Pinup Pippa. Permaculture Pinup Pippa.
I changed it once.
Permaculture Pinup Pippa.
Because Pippa is Permaculture Pinup number 10.
Yes.
So she is representing Permaculture Principle number 10. And number 10 is use and value diversity. Diversity is a huge, constant, prevalent term and idea and concept in permaculture. Basically, if there was no human intervention, the earth would just be thriving with different food, crops, animals, everything would be supported by each other, and it just works. It just works naturally. You just let it go. But when you bring in humans that try to only grow one type of thing, or only try to raise like chickens or cows, this thing, it strains too many of one resource, and then things aren't supported, and that's not permaculture. So permaculture is not monocropping or monoculture. Permaculture is meant to be permanent.
Many cultures and
self-sustaining.
Permeating cultures.
Sort of like set it and forget it. So that's the idea. I did want to say one other thing today.
Okay.
And then I'll jump off. Because you guys look a lot better than me. So
you look great. And you're a mermaid.
I do want to say that we get so excited every time we have a new fruit or vegetable or a new animal. We had both in the past week. We got to eat our first Caimito.
Yes.
Which was fantastic.
I love Caimitos.
And
so good.
You posted photos of that?
I'm going to make sure everybody that's on, I want to give a shout out actually to John Ryan and Bradley DeWitt, who I haven't seen or talked to in forever, but hi, yay, Poway.
And then,
yeah, I'll make sure that the Caimito picture is up and some of the other ones. But
And then the other thing, which I have to get up, is we had toucanets in our trees. So toucanets are like small toucans, and they were so beautiful. And we have at least one great photo that we're gonna post.
Yeah, and so that was really special because even though they're in the area, this is the first time I've ever seen them on the farm, like anybody's parcel here at Rancho Delicioso, and definitely our piece, the Green Wave House property. So
I also have a new thing.
yeah.
Whee!
My
Going-
makeshift,
Whoa.
my
Whoa.
makeshift tripod just kind of went south. Okay, listen, I'm gonna jump off. Have a great show.
All right.
Oh,
Have a
okay.
great run, swim,
The only thing
fight.
is I don't know how to turn myself off.
Oh, I think we
I
just
think we
remove
remove you. Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Okay, anyone that's watching, we're staying on, Kaytibunny and I.
Whee!
Okay, here we go. Bye, Annie.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Oh, block you.
No,
No.
change viewer to guest. Remove guest.
There we go.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm not ancient. Or I am.
Okay, so I just
Okay.
figured out a new animal. I saw an animal I live right across the
This is exciting.
ravine, which is a quebrada. I just saw an animal I've never seen and I didn't even know existed, and I've lived here for quite some time. It's called a tayra. Tayra. Tayra.
And it's different than the
Tayra.
It's different than the jaguarundi?
It's different. Okay, so this is a picture like a big black cat with a big old bushy tail, kind of like a cat mongoose otter. It's got really sleek black fur, and it's nocturnal, and it climbs trees. And the monkeys, the howler monkeys in my trees were going they were going nuts. They were going totally nuts, and I was like, why are they like freaking out right now? And then I look over, I was in the hammock under Mama's shadow, and I look over, and there was this like beautiful mongoose cat otter thing. I've never seen it. It was like this big, and I was like, wow, it was so majestic and elegant. And apparently it's called a Tayra, Tyra. Ooh. So, but they're here,
Like
and they're
Tyra
really
Banks.
like Tyra Banks, and they're really beautiful, kind of like otters. And yeah, so I never even knew those existed, and I saw it on our land, and I was like, what was that? Oh my God. So cool. Whoa.
Yay.
There's so many things here.
Yeah, there are many things.
Yeah,
That's
that
exciting.
was a pretty one, though. I mean, the other night, I was at night. You know, cats are usually not out in the prowl, and you get to know all the pets here at Rancho. And I heard this thing in the tree, and I saw these eyes, and I was like, you know, you freeze because you're like kind of terrified. And it jumped onto the ground, but it was big, and I've been stuck by a puma before, so I was like, it wasn't a puma, but it was like bigger than a cat, so it must have been that.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome, Tyra.
Yeah, welcome,
Tyra.
Tyra. So, hi, Julian, waving hello. Hi,
Bradley.
And Mina. And then, oh, Julian, thank you. You posted the link to the Tyra. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
So I guess we'll look at
Tyra.
that.
Tyra. What kind of color? Banks.
Right, Banksy.
I found her in the banks of our property. So.
Okay, so I have this sign that I keep holding, but I'm going to put it down because it's like breaking apart because it's been eaten by termites.
Everything is.
So we used to, well, not we used to, we still have lots of signs all around the property because sometimes we have schools that come by, and, you know, every once in a while you have to redo them. So this is definitely falling apart. And maybe it was a slight mistake to bring it in here because it's all over the table. But I did want to say R.I.P. Romero. It was sad to see you go. We were happy to have you all these years. And, you know, these last two, you were really struggling. But you did great. And there's been people that would come over and they're like, wow, you have a rosemary plant? Like mine always died. And so I was always kind of proud, but it just was never thriving. And I think I said it in last week's episode that I have to say, you know, we went back to California for Christmas, and there's like rosemary hedges. They're like thick. Like you could fall in them. You could like get a massage on a rosemary hedge. And,
Yeah.
You know, like my rosemary was like this, you know. But anyway, so yeah, what else? Well, Ken covered the Caimitos, so that was big news for us. That's really exciting. the Toucanets, other wildlife sightings. So I was in the vivero at the end of the day, like giving a little spray down of our nursery back there. That's what a vivero is, by the way.
Nursery.
Nursery. So we have some trees that we're going to be doing some more reforesting with, and then we have these like bamboo logs, and I've posted pictures of them before, but that's kind of like where our salad greens come from. Our salad greens were not thriving in our outdoor garden because the elements here are so strong. Yeah, it's like the sun like beats down. Like, have you guys been to Vegas and seen that hotel? They call it the like the death ray of this one hotel. Like, do you know about this hotel?
No.
Shoot, I can't remember. If anyone from Vegas, like Tammy, maybe like they call it the Adara Death Ray or something, and I forget like what it's next to even. It's like it's not quite as far down as Mandalay Bay. It's by that Crystal Mall. But the sun hits it at an angle, and then it's like a magnifying glass with the sun coming through it. Like people like need to get out of that ray because it's like, so that's how the sun is here, and
all the time,
all the time on the plants, and so like the salad plants are not really well adapted to that. So we would have to have shade, hats at all times. We would have to have shade structures up, and unfortunately for that particular garden that would look ugly, and
can't have that.
you can't have that, not in the front of the house, no. So anyway, so we've that's part of the reason why we decided to go for more perennials in that garden, and that's a whole rabbit hole that we'll get into some other Farm Talk Friday. But anyway, so I was in the vivero giving the spray down, and I see these motmots. I saw 2 of them, and usually you see 1. And these motmots are beautiful birds. Julian, feel free to also put up a link to motmots.
Motmots. Yeah, thanks for our researcher in the audience.
So the motmots are, I used to call them TikToks before the app came out. I called them TikToks. And the reason why is like it reminded me of the alligator from Peter Pan. Remember, like he eats the clock, and then he would like tick tock, tick tock. So, anyways, their tail, or maybe they remind me of the cat clocks with their tails go back and forth, back and forth.
Eyes are like
those ones. Okay, so the back and forth of the TikTok of the motmot bird is cool, and they have like this like turquoise stripe typically, and like dark, like eyelashy things, and then maybe not eyelashes, but they kind of have a look like her right now. It's like the blue and then dark. Yeah, very motmot like. So anyway, I was really excited. I'm like, wow, there's 2 of you. Wow, you feel so comfortable around me that you're just here because you like my energy now.
Is that true?
No.
Okay.
So then the motmot showed me what it was doing, one of them, and it turned to the side and it had a berry in its mouth. So it was showing me like, no bitch. I'm here because you have this mulberry tree and we're eating right now. All of them. I was like, oh, okay. Well, mulberries or motmots like mulberries. That's what I learned this week. Motmots like mulberries. And apparently if you're feeding them, they do feel very comfortable around you.
I have one more crazy story. I haven't even told you.
Tell me. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So it was like 2 nights ago. I was coming from your house, going to my house, and we have this tree called Mama Shadow. It's this big old kind of like shade tree. And I have to go up the ravine past this tree. And I'm going up. I go down the ravine and then back up mine. So as I'm going down, I see this light, like it's a little like LED light over by Mama Shadow, on Mama Shadow, the tree. And I'm like, I don't remember putting a headlamp on Mama Shadow. That's so weird. And I'm walking with my boyfriend Noah, and he's just like, what? Did we leave a headlamp on? I'm like, I don't think so. We walk up. It's an animal with glowing eyes in the tree, just staring it's not the moon. It's not like us shining a light on eyes. We put the light away and it's still glowing like a headlamp. And I'm like, and we're terrified. We have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, what? Those are in these two eyes. And then it just closed its eyes and the light went out. And I was like, what? We gotta get out of here. I have no idea what that is.
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
I know, it was
Oh my God.
crazy. So
It's
it
like
was
the Cheshire Cat movie.
totally, it was in the tree stump and it was these two eyes and it just was
It was in the tree stump.
It was in the tree stump. It was just staring.
It's a dragon.
It was totally a dragon. There's dragons living in Mama's shadow for sure. And so we were like, oh, oh God, you know, you want to be curious, but also it's kind of like you're in that
Let's get
moment.
out of here.
The jungle is filled with things we don't know. So there's a dragon, there's a magical fairy dragon living inside of Mama's shadow. So I haven't even told you that.
That's pretty
You
exciting.
gotta go look out for whatever that is. I have no idea.
Wow.
I wanted to go.
This is part of the reason why I wanted to do moon raking.
You can find the thing.
Because there's other things that come out at night that we'll never see unless we're out there at night. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
So, yeah.
Does anybody know what that is?
Yeah.
Because two glowing eyes, like LED lights that aren't like reflected in your flashlight. They
Wow.
glow on their own. What is that glow? Like mind
Were they orange?
They were
or
green,
green,
like neon,
bioluminescent
like
eyes.
yeah, like a green, like a radioactive green or something.
Maybe ChatGPT knows.
I'll probably ask ChatGPT. I ask ChatGPT for everything. Do a write up for me.
Okay, so other announcements.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi. So next Friday, Costa Rica people in our area, unless you want to pilgrimage, is the Rancho Delicioso Market, and maybe it was a baby howler monkey.
We do have like 40 howler monkeys in the trees.
But
I've
I
never
don't
seen
think
them
so.
with glowing eyes.
Yeah.
But maybe it was like a mutant howler monkey.
Yeah, the pesticides. Okay, anyway. Which have turned our monkeys blind.
Yeah,
They're all
bleach their
blonding
fur.
because we think that there's too much pesticide usage here, and so it can affect them genetically from generation to generation. And so over the last just 7 years that we've been here, just in the last few years, we've been noticing the monkeys blonding, and this is not
like fur loss as well, like naked, like those cats without the fur, but it's a monkey. It's sad.
Yeah, so it is great down here, but like you're not running away from the world's problems once you get here. Just so everybody knows, it's like we actually have them here too, and sometimes they become a little bit more obvious. And I think I said in the episode before with Ken that we are some of the highest users of pesticides. So people come down, they have like fresh fruit, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so amazing! It's so fresh." And it's like, well, yeah, it is fresh. We spray this shit all over the place, though.
I did hear that
More per capita than China. We just went down in the rankings from like third most eco country in the world to like number 67. Because I think finally people, I don't know what the study, I need to look at the study link, and I'll try to remember to post it in the comments. Maybe somebody can hold me accountable to this. But maybe it caught up with us of like, someone's like, I know that you're all using these pesticides, you're not reporting on that, and you have this nice like propaganda campaign saying like we're eco, and but you're doing all this stuff over here. And so I think maybe, you know, it's been called out now. Hi ho.
Hi ho. I do think that I heard, and we have a lot of rumors here of like marinas and airports and like bills that it might be passed, and who knows. But I did hear that Kobono, the district that we live in, is passing a like no pesticides law or something. I don't know.
Well, we can definitely talk to Stephanie, who runs. She's a friend of ours, and she's in charge of like the pesticide activist group of the area. And so, if anybody is super curious, we'll find out what's going on with that and report back. We're on the. You are. I'll report back to you.
Yeah.
You keep me accountable.
Okay.
I'm on the group, and it's actually on the Greenwave site. Like if you're in the local area and you wanted to go to greenwave.eco, on the front page, I think there's like a scroll, and the first thing that should come up is like the Pesticide Action Network. You could click through to it, and then you would be able to be added to the group. It's not relevant if you're not in the area, but it's something good to be part of, so that you can just like keep up, you know, on the daily news of that, because it is daily.
And wherever you live, there's a lot of groups.
Look to join something in your local area for sure.
Go to the meetings.
Yeah. And actually, you would be surprised how few people go to meetings. And once you start going to meetings, you're like, wow, I'm so glad I'm here, I guess. Because, and what if more people came? Like more, because it's really just like often like passionate people. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you have like skill level and passion. But we need more like skilled people. Like often there's, you know, a leader and they have skills, and over time, like they attract other professionals. But yeah, it's like the passionate activists need the help of other people showing up that sometimes feel a little bit more apathetic. Like, oh, I don't matter, I don't count. No, you really, really do.
Because you showed up.
Because you showed up, but not a lot of people show up. So please go to local meetings and feel good about yourself afterwards, because you do.
Oh, you're wearing the necklace I've got you.
Am.
Oh, that's so
Thank
sweet.
you. And what are you wearing?
Oh, I am wearing, so we have this eco product. It's made out of minerals. It's eyeshadow that's fully eco.
And what's our brand called?
It's called Dreaming Dragon.
Double D.
Yeah, double D's. Which I'm not, but I.
Yeah, we're not.
But we love eco glitter, and there's ways of using minerals and different rocks and crystals that you can just put on your face, and it's, if it falls on the earth, it is the earth.
It's the earth.
So it doesn't even matter.
So we're trying to source. We are sourcing it, and there actually is some debate about mica powders, and you know we're looking into that. But overall, we wanted a product that was not like microplastics that we were putting on. We wanted it to be more earthy. So this is our
And
solution.
they come in all colors too. So
Beautiful, brilliant, shimmery colors. Anyway, okay, so Rancho Delicioso Market next Friday.
Yeah!
It's our first night market. So we're switching from like a Sunday day thing to a Friday night thing for a few reasons. It's gonna be cooler. Also cooler. But it's gonna be cooler.
Like actually
Cooler.
not dying.
It's gonna be cooler. This is 3 mentions of it being
Cool.
cooler because it's hot right
so
now.
hot.
It's so hot. She came over today. She's like, it's so
It's
hot
so
outside.
hot. I live in a container though, so it's hot by 7 in the morning.
But we just gave her some glass, and maybe she'll have some windows
Outdoor.
soon. Yeah. Anyway, so we're
Rancho
moving it
Delicioso
tonight,
night market.
6 to 9, and so it should be fun. It's going to be the only night market in the area. So we have that going for us. You know, people can come and they can eat. I wouldn't say it's like a full sit-down dinner, but there's enough food there where you can like fill yourself up on market food. And it's at Wonderland Restaurant here in Delicias. And she will have some items available. I don't know what those are. So it might be something more substantial like burritos or just smoothies. But again, you can supplement with all the other market food that will be there. So that's super exciting. And unfortunately, I won't be at this one because we will be on our way to Envision. But I will be at the one in March, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, super excited that we're going night market route. You know, Sunday can be challenging. You know, during football season, there's football games. And then people around here, like, they like to go to the beach with their family. Sometimes people, you know, it's like maybe they're hungover from Saturday night. We're just thinking this night market thing might be good because there are people that party here, but there's also like people that want like a nighttime activity that's not like all night. And it's a super kid-friendly place as well. So it's like it accommodates the parents that want to do something at night, but they have their kids, and then they can bring them to the Wonderland playground. So I think this is like a super win-win-win.
Yeah, it's really cute. There's a jungle gym, there's a tire swings, there's ducks.
Yeah,
There's
ducks.
like a pool I don't know if the zip line is hooked up, but it's really fun. It's a good old time. Should we mention next Wednesday?
Hi, Angela. Yeah, so we're going to wrap up here, but you can catch the two of us next week, next Wednesday. We are doing Permaculture Pinup episodes, and that will be our second one. If you haven't seen our first one, it was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute. It's a little thing. Yeah, she does it cute. It was called For the Love of Water. And yeah, we are 2 away on the Green Wave House Facebook channel page thing for getting to the 450 follows. So we're at like 448. If you have not followed us, you could be one of these people getting us up to that 450. Yeah. Just saying. You can even like us too.
If you have 2 profiles, you could be that person.
You could just be that person.
one person.
Yeah.
You're sitting next to your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. They could be the other person.
Look at you. And I'm not sure if we would know who did that,
Sarah!
but if you know you were that person that put us over the edge, you will get a shout out on next Farm Talk Friday for sure. And we thank you in advance. And yes, hello, Sarah. You just missed us talking about the market next week on Friday night, but that's okay. You can just watch this episode all over again. And I think that's it. But we're really excited about the Permaculture Pinup on Wednesday. We have the thing we're going to talk about with bikinis, and also a very special announcement.
Can you just tell them right now?
We're going to debut our new logo.
Yay!
For Permaculture Pinup.
It's so cute.
Really cute.
It's really, really cute.
And we want that episode to be really participatory. So are we going to do some lead up to it? Like some kind of post leading up to it maybe?
Yeah.
So that they're prepped? We're going to figure that out because we have till Wednesday.
Yeah. And you also get to be a part of the process because we are debuting our new logo, which I have a few ideas about. I want to hear your ideas as well. We're going to be bringing up, it's very cute, it's very fun, it's informative and entertaining. Yet, we do get real and we bring up the challenges that humans, we're all facing. So we bring you in with the cuteness and then we challenge you.
About
So we're going to be talking about some pretty real stuff. And we really love your opinions on, kind of the trials and travesties of the world.
Yeah, engage with us when we're on our live. Hi, Cass. And then before we sign off, hope I see what you're asking. So the channel for Green Wave House would just be, I think you do the @ sign and then Green Wave House. I think it's separated, the words, like that's how you get to the Facebook page. And then I was just asking for follows. So, you click the follow button.
Mm-hmm.
The follow button.
Yeah.
But then for our live, we're doing it from the Permaculture Pinup page. Or no, we did it from your personal. So we'll probably do that again, just from Kaytibunny, so that you can catch the live on Kaytibunny's feed, and then we post it to Permaculture Pinup, which is at Permaculture Pinup on Facebook. You can also visit the Permaculture Pinup website, which is permaculturepinup.org. And
you can read the articles that they've been covering in Farm Talk Friday. Every week is a different principle with a different model, modeling one of the principles. So there's articles and interviews of those ladies that have been featured for the last 12 months.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to make sure that all works the way that it should be. But you can definitely go on to Permaculture Pinup and you would see Ken has been addressing the permaculture principles, and you would click on the education button and then you would see like a short write-up, and then like about half of those models that we used for the principles were models that we curated, but we did do like 12 interviews, but some of those interviews live on the greenwave.eco website. And so I do like sometimes like cross promotion, like things link out going here or there, because I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have nothing to hide, even though I make it tricky sometimes. I want this cross promotion. Like, I want you going to seeing these other pages.
And she
you
made
know.
all the websites too. And
Yeah.
she wrote all the interviews. She's very, very good writer. So you gotta check it out.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, this was fun. We all send you so much love from down here in Costa Rica. We are signing off today. Have a wonderful Friday.
Friday.